Hey everyone, Kirostyle here. Welcome back to Devil May Cry 5. We're on mission 18, so we're getting pretty close to the end of the game. There's only 3 missions left, including this one. Now, last time we confronted Urizen in the Qliphoth with Dante, and he defeated Urizen. V also revealed to Nero that Urizen was Dante's brother Virgil. Now, upon Urizen's defeat, V went up to him to finish him off, and V ended up merging with Urizen and becoming Virgil again. So I'm not sure if V meant to do that. And I found it really interesting how Virgil, before he left, he said thank you to Nero. So I'm pretty sure Virgil knows who Nero is. Dante did reveal to Nero that Virgil was his father. I'm just wondering, how much of his time as V did Virgil remember? Like, maybe he's thanking Nero because Nero helped save V. Because I can't really see Virgil as the type of person to just go and thank someone. He didn't seem like that type of person in the past. So it's kind of interesting. Seems like he wants to settle things with Dante once and for all, but not really sure what that exactly entails, so I guess we'll find out. So it looks like we're playing as Dante in this particular mission. We only really have Dante and Nero left since V is gone right now. Trish, get back in the shower, okay? Stop peeking out all naked. And again, I'm still not great at using Dante. I think he's my least favorite of the 3 characters to use, because he has so many different weapons and moves, but in a way that's almost a bit too overwhelming. It doesn't really work well with the auto battle either, the auto combo. I kind of wish the auto combo didn't change your weapons. Like if you have, let's say, like your pistols equipped, and then like your sword equipped. What was that? Okay. Like if you have your pistols equipped and your sword equipped, well, that's the nunchucks. It'd be cool if when you did the auto combo, it didn't automatically cycle your weapons and change them as it saw fit, because half the time he changes into his motorcycle weapon, which is really slow at times that I don't want him to, or he switches to Dr. Faust and I don't want him using up red orbs, so it's a little bit inconvenient. Okay, this looks kind of like an ice stage. It's been a couple days since I played, that's why there's been a slight lag in the videos, so I hope I remember how to do this.
Never would have guessed you'd come back. Damn it, V. Was this your plan all along?
Yeah, I'm really curious about what hand V had in this, because, I mean, he's the human side of Virgil, but to what extent did he want to reunite? To what extent does he feel, you know, these negative feelings towards Dante? So, I guess we'll find out. Oh, okay, bye guys. I was gonna come chop you up, but... Hello.
Hey guys, where you been? I thought you went back into Virgil. You're gonna wish you did.
Oh, the wise guy Dante. We were spawned from Virgil's abominable thoughts. But you knew that already.
Come to think of it, I did know something was off. Just like with my old brother.
Well, we're merely the discarded thoughts from when he was Nilo Angelo. No longer bound in his consciousness. We're here now to kill you of our own free will.
What? No!
Liberating!
I don't want to fight you guys, I like you guys.
And kill you we shall, Dante. Us, not Virgil.
No! It's kind of weird to think of Griffin's humor as being part of Virgil. Stop changing to the motorcycle! I did not tell you to do that! Hey, you're the one running away. Stop! This auto combo is not working. He's airborne. Use something airborne. Oh. Are you gone now? Am I just fighting him? Oh. I thought I was doing a really good job of avoiding the other two, but I'm just one-on-oneing Griffin, aren't I? Stop switching weapons, Dante! I did not want you to do that. Okay, this is a good time to use the motorcycle.
Give me some timeout.
Yo, get back here.
Great. Can't wait for the rematch.
I didn't really see what happened to Nightmare and Shadow when I started the fight. I thought they were still on the battlefield, but they must have retreated. Okay, see, like this auto battle, sometimes it's like, okay, this enemy's airborne, so let's switch to the fists and then attack from the ground and not hit anything airborne. That makes a lot of sense. Ooh, I like these nunchucks. I didn't really get a chance to use them since I just got them and then we went right into the fight with Urizen. Okay, Griffin went that way, so I don't want to progress the story too fast because I want to get these orbs. Oh, okay, I was supposed to do that. Never be too sure in this game. Oh man, I didn't want to fight those guys. I hope there's a reason for that and they're not actually out to get me, because Griffin is pretty cool.
That doesn't sound good. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
Even though everyone in the game kind of treats Griffin like garbage. There's more orbs up there. I like how well-behaved Nightmare is too, when he's just standing there. He doesn't talk. And he's so big. Stop switching to the motorcycles, I did not tell you to do that. That's another one of these things. Gross. Anything back here? What's this? Nothing? Okay. Ugh. Stop switching to the motorcycle! I did not tell you to do that, Dante. I intentionally switched you to the sword. Come fight me, guys. The fight area. Shadow! I like you. Please. Ow, you're tough. Stop switching to the motorcycle, Dante! It's not a good weapon!
Running away? Nah, didn't think so.
Does he have to do the martial arts sounds when he does the nunchucks? Like, is it really necessary to go like, "Wacha!" when you use nunchucks? He doesn't do that sound for anything else. Sometimes he just... See, that teleport was pretty good, because I didn't even see that enemy, but I didn't really control it actually happening. The shadow went up there. I'm gonna go this way, see if there's anything... Oh, never mind, there's a dead end right away. Of course. Hey guys. Stop switching to the motorcycle. Oh my goodness. Anything but that. Oh, sweet. I haven't gotten one of these in a long time. Probably missing a ton of secrets. Ooh, nice. I mean, I've been doing pretty good on health, other than the final fight with Urizen. I've been rather well off. Oh, that's just part of the background. It's always funny when there's multiple of them, but they don't team up against you, because if I had to fight Griffin, Shadow, and Nightmare at the same time, you know, they might have had a good chance, but then they're like, no, let's go at them one by one, because it's a video game. Oh, hey. Oh, okay, now they're teaming up.
Not a bad line. I feel the same way.
I still don't understand if demons actually die in these games. Like story-wise. Griffin, you're not doing a very good job of attacking me. See, he's like complimenting me.
It's like I'm back on Malay Island.
So is he like testing me to see if I'm ready to face Virgil or something? And they were like, they came out of V's tattoos, right? So the fact that V's not around but they're still around is very interesting. I thought that was another thing here.
They know they don't stand a chance. Are they trying to atone for something?
Yeah, that's really interesting. Dante knows that something's up too. Does this need boss fight? Let's customize. I guess it's been a while. I don't think there's anything I want to buy though, for Dante at least. Can't buy those anyways. Yeah, I like the sword attacks, but he keeps switching out of his sword. This might be useful. I mean, it's not that expensive. I don't really like Balrog. Wait, no. It's Cavalier I don't like. Balrog is the punchy. I don't really need these, though. King Cerberus is pretty cool. This isn't too expensive. Okay, now I'm broke. Oh yeah, I haven't used the double Kalina Ann. I can dual wield the bazookas now. Oh, I should have gotten more of these. I still don't quite understand how the new devil trigger works. I feel like it's kind of tough to just hold down the button while also fighting and charge it up. Can I charge it up outside of battle? No, I don't think so, right? Oh no! Damn it! Okay. Forgot that you can turn it off manually. Dang it, I wasted some of my trigger. Whatever. I don't need it. Ooh. The nightmare time? I've never really gotten a super good look at him. Ow.
worst place to die.
Come on, hit him, Dante, come on.
Not on my agenda.
Maybe I should just go after Nightmare. Oh, because Nightmare, like, teleports into the ground. Okay, dodge, Dante, jeez. I still hate the dodge mechanic in this game. You can only dodge left and right relative to the character. See, that was really cool, but I missed. Like, I didn't hit anyone. Ow. See, Griffin, you're not that strong when I'm using you, but when you're a boss character, you seem pretty decent. Okay, no motorcycles. Oh, hey Nightmare. So do they have like a shared health bar? Or is that just a combined, all three of their health bars together I'm seeing? Okay, come on, stop missing your attacks, Dante. Auto combo should make this easier, not harder. Stop switching to the... Okay, double trigger. Stop missing. Jeez, oh, you pretty much wasted it, Dante. Wait, let's do this. So Griffin's gone now. Why are you attacking this rock, Dante? What did it do to you? What are you doing, Nightmare? What are you doing? What are all these cracks in the ground for? Where are you? I need to continue my combo! I had such a good score until you disappeared. I also have no idea how Dante does that teleport, because sometimes he does it and it's super useful, sometimes he does not. I don't want the motorcycle! Aw, no Shadow. Aw, Nightmare.
Should have known better. You got a good heart, but you're about as sharp as a marble.
Perhaps. But if you had even a little bit of trouble defeating us, imagine what Virgil can do to you. Go see for yourself. Us. This is our final fight. And the end of Virgil's nightmares. Godspeed, Dante. You'll need it.
Rest in peace, little chicken.
Aw, no.
It's been a bash.
Kind of sad that Nightmare and Shadow don't even make sounds or whimpers or any type of voice. I mean, I don't need them to talk, because I feel like that'd be too many characters with talking roles, but... Oh. Hey, Nico.
Nero, jump in!
Dante!
He's got this! We gotta go, now!
So this guy Virgil, you know him?
Vaguely, yes.
Dante said that guy's my father. What the hell's going on, Trish?
His logic is sound. I had a hunch myself.
This doesn't make any sense!
I know you hate Virgil, but you can't kill your own father!
It's true. You'd never recover from that. You saved us. You should be proud. Now you can put all this behind you.
Nico, stop the car!
No chance! After all this, are you insane?
Fine, I'll go by myself.
Where's he going? Were we just running away from that? Aren't we just in midair right now? Where did he fall? That was a pretty short chapter. There weren't very many fights besides the boss fights. But like the characterization is all over the place, because like I understand they don't want Nero to kill his own father, but Nero doesn't like Virgil. He doesn't seem to have like an emotional attachment to him. So the fact that they're like, oh, you'll never recover from that, I'm not sure if that would be... I wouldn't go that far. And I don't know. It was nice seeing Lady and Trish being kind to Nero, though. I haven't really seen that either. I'm just so confused by the characterization in this game, because it seems a little bit inconsistent between itself and past games. Dante again? So does that mean I get to play as Nero in Mission 20? We have to end off with Nero, right? I'm just so confused. And like the fact that Virgil's been dead for a long time, so the fact that he's just suddenly come back. Yeah, I mean he absorbed all this demonic power, but like it's weird to think that he's so much stronger now, even though he's kind of been out of practice for a while, right? Since we defeated him before. And back then, Dante was more inexperienced, so you would think it would be easier now.
Virgil, your portal opening days are over.
Oh, we're here already.
Give me the motto.
If you want it, then you'll have to take it. But you already knew that.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
How many times have we fought?
Not that many, really.
It's the only memory I have of us since we were kids.
I mean, I guess if you count those that happened off screen.
Time to finish this, Virgil.
Was it boss fight right away?
I won't lose to the likes of you.
It's nice music.
Foolish.
Yes, that is all I can do. Ow. Virgil is a really cool fighting style. Even though, to be honest, you don't really see that much of it, because Devil May Cry 3 was an older game. It's mostly been developed through, like, Marvel vs. Capcom, where they kind of expanded on it. Stop parrying me! Because Virgil uses... Oh, he's got, like, flying things. Ow! Because he uses, like, this EI jutsu kind of unsheathing and sheathing of his sword, and then... Like, he fights, like, Mitsunari from Basara, which I've talked about in my Basara videos, since these are made by... They're both made by Capcom. And Basara was inspired by Devil May Cry.
Like old times.
Ah! There's no healy things. It's hard. Ow, stop. I can't even see those things. They're so small and blue. Like the background.
Just about time to settle.
That's right.
Don't use the motorcycle! Oh, you have a double trigger now. Okay, well it's time to break out the gold orbs.
My turn now.
What's going on?
I'm on fire.
Ow. Ooh, that was cool. I don't have any cool... I don't have any good gap closers. Or at least, Dante doesn't seem to like using them when I want. Dang, you're destroying me, Virgil. See, I want to use that move more often. Stop changing to the motorcycles. I swear to God, Dante. And that move is really annoying because when it whiffs, you leave yourself wide open and you waste a lot of time. You knocked me out of my double trigger so easily. Ow, okay, okay. I mean, part of this is just because I'm not good at the game, and I'm also just kind of rushing into the fighting. Okay, this is what I want. There we go. I think I kind of understand how to do this a bit better now. Okay, come on, Dante, don't miss. Hey, come on! What? I caught you! So not fair. See, this is...
It's my son.
Huh? So you didn't know that?
Dumbass. You can't remember through that thick skull of yours?
Well, well. That was a long time ago.
I guess you were young once too.
So you really didn't know.
As much as I'd love to hear that story, I think it's about time we
Ended this.
See, this is the prime time for a really cool fighting cutscene. Hey Nero, that's you, right? How did you get a double trigger? At the end of the chapter now? Dang, all these really short chapters. I got a C on that one. They didn't even give me the cool, like, transition cutscene with the shattering glass or anything. I'm glad Nero gets a real devil trigger though. In the previous game, all he did was when he used Yamato, you just had like an incorporeal demon appeared behind him as his devil trigger, but he didn't actually transform. So it's kind of nice that he actually got a transformation. Nero, having found his own reasons to fight, comes between his father and uncle. So, are we going to see how he got his double trigger in this chapter? Okay. A phone booth, really? How did they know which one to phone?
Hello?
Where am I?
Nero? Is that you, Nero?
Wait, is that Kyrie?
Did something happen?
How did you know to phone me here?
Kyrie. When I was a kid, I was alone. You and Kiro were all I knew. And now all of a sudden I find out I have a family. What am I supposed to do with that?
You always know which path is right and which is wrong. There's no need to doubt yourself.
Thanks. I guess that's all I needed to hear. I have one last thing to take care of. Then I'm coming home.
Say I love you. No, come on, Nero. That was a sweet conversation, but again, it came out of nowhere.
I couldn't protect Kratos. To this day, I hate myself for not having enough strength. But this time is different. I swear! I'm not letting you die!
An arm! But it's just a boring normal arm. Oh, so he just jumps right into it. I was expecting more of a build-up.
This is curious.
Curious.
Nero.
So I gotta beat both of them up now.
What form of power is this?
What the hell?
I have hand wings.
This ends. Right here.
That's kind of cool.
Listen to me. I told you already. This is not your...
So it kind of
You
takes
listen. Dead weight.
inspiration from his
won't
devil
let you
form in
kill
the
each
previous game.
There are other ways of settling your differences. I'm putting a stop to this sibling rivalry.
You came all this way just for that.
Virgil. V. Whatever you call yourself. Dante's not gonna die here. And neither are you. Do you have a problem with that?
You have a problem with not dying?
Die my ass. Oh, that bitch slap nearly killed me.
If I beat Nero, then by default, I beat you.
What kind of logic is
Agreed,
this,
Dante.
Virgil?
Whatever. I don't really care.
You don't care?
I'm just gonna sit this one out.
Really, Dante? So heroic. See, the characterization is all over the place.
When this is over, I'll make you submit. Father.
Oh, that's cool. Cracking his wing knuckles. But I can't use my Devil Breaker now.
This has nothing to do. Stand down.
Nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with me.
Devil Trigger.
Right there. Fuck you.
Yes.
Take me seriously now.
Except it's not very effective against Virgil. Oh, that's cool. Oh, okay, I do have Double Breaker. It just doesn't do the same thing anymore. He's just parrying all my moves. Stop parrying me, come on. Yes, I know I'm dismal, okay? Don't go rub it in. Press R2 near... Like, giving me all these new mechanics now. Near a staggered enemy. To form a buster. Oh, the buster! The buster! This is what I've been waiting for! It's a different button command though, but... That's the move I missed from Devil May Cry 4. Stop I'm having a much easier time than I did with as Dante though. Okay, stop taking pot shots at me. Okay, I'll stop trying. Oh, he's got like 2 of him. Okay, I'll stop trying to use the Devil Breaker attack. That's clearly not working. Oh, okay, never mind, I'm dying. We're just teleporting everywhere like Dragon Ball Z style. I don't understand what's going on. Oh my god. Okay, I am dying. I got a lot further though. See, I like those incorporeal hands, because it takes inspiration from his devil form in the previous game, but it still actually gives him a transformation.
Round 2.
Okay, I didn't expect a double one. I can't escape from this, can I? Oh, yes I did. Oh, that's cool though. The screen became all distorted. Come on. I want to buster you again. That was... Oh, come on, man.
Relying on numbers won't do you any good.
Buster him! Oh, that was cool. Wait! That was my grab on you! Okay, we just stab each other, I guess.
Interesting.
Oh, brother. You cut off your own son's arm for more power, and you still...
That's hilarious, actually.
Enough, damn it! The underworld is taking over. We need to do something before it's too late.
Does Virgil even care about that? Is there more to this? Where is...
We need to close.
Where is the story going?
Hey, you lost, so you better do what he says.
Is he gonna accept defeat, though? That doesn't seem very Virgil-like.
I can still fight. But
Bitch
if
slap
those
him.
roots continue to spread through town, it'll just interfere with our business.
Oh yeah, of course, Virgil. I mean Vegeta.
That's the smartest thing I've ever heard you say.
He's basically
Hurry up.
Vegeta.
We still got a score to settle.
Evidently.
Wait! Where are you going?
We need to sever the Clifod roots from the underworld itself. Then we'll seal the portal with the Yamato.
Hang on. If you do that, you can't come back.
Why do you think I'm going? Somebody's got to keep an eye on your old man.
You can't just expect me to stay here while you both go
It's
in.
because you're here we can go. We're trusting you with things on this side. Capiche?
Make haste, Dante.
Can you really speak for Virgil on that
Yeah.
side, though, Dante?
I know.
Hey! Wait!
Okay. This is a great family dynamic, guys.
Take care, Nero. Adios.
I won't lose next time.
You still got the book.
Hold on to that until then.
So how much of his time as V does he remember, really? I want to know. He was so much nicer as V.
Idiots.
Was there no more gameplay from here on? There's no, like, extra final boss? I didn't expect these last 3 missions to go by so quickly, though. I thought I'd have to split them over 2 episodes. Oh, it just ends like that? We don't even get to see them finishing it off? Oh yeah, I found out who Morrison was, and the girl on the phone. They're from the Devil May Cry anime.
Hooey! I'm still in freaking shock.
Although Morrison's design changed.
Duh. Your arm? Who the hell grows an arm back? It's just weird.
Now you can't use the things I make you.
Lizard tail or something?
Look, I don't know, it just grew. I mean, are you kidding me? Lots of weird stuff happened. There were demons and scary plant roots and arms growing back. Lots of stuff.
Do you know how much love and care I put in that devil breaker?
Nope. This arm, it's nice.
So, how's it feel?
How's what feel?
Saving the man who killed your own father. Heard Dante killed Virgil once.
Doesn't matter. They're both gone now anyway.
Good one, Nico. Because I said the same thing to you at the beginning.
It's okay to cry. If you want, Nero, over a loss.
Not cry.
It doesn't make you a crybaby. Does make you a little bitch, though.
Thanks, Nico.
You think I'm a demon?
I didn't cry when my asshole daddy died. But...
Because he was a bad guy.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't be here without him, that's a biological fact.
Right.
All I'm saying is, tough guy, it's okay to cry if you want.
I'm
Devils
not
cry.
crying.
Devils cry.
I'm not gonna
Kittens
cry.
cry.
Will you
Meow.
shut up? Will you
Puppies
stop
cry.
it? Look at you. You're
Why don't you
nobody's
cry on my
crying, all
shoulder?
right? Stop
Come
saying
on, cry on
cry.
my shoulder. I know you
You
wanna.
say cry again. Devil may cry.
You said it.
Hey, Kitty. Yeah, I'm coming home. Oh yeah, I don't want to spoil it, but I got a surprise for you.
Oh yeah, he's got a huge surprise.
You shut up! No, Kitty, not you. Nico, you know, and her big mouth. What the hell's your problem? Where'd you learn to drive? Hey, sorry, I gotta call you later. It's time to get back to work. Got an arm. You're good.
It's a prototype, and this is the perfect place to test it out. Look, you're gonna use it, and it's
It's a work of art. Gotcha.
Is it like an Iron Man glove?
Well, how sweet.
What?
Feels good.
What just happened? His arm, like, dematerialized.
You'll get fixed as soon as we get back.
Aw, no music.
So, Devil's Cry, huh? Let's hear what that sounds like!
Gotta let it out, gotta let it out. Oh, what? I still get to play. Sweet. I'm not reading all that. Oh, I can Devil Buster things now. Oh, that's the best. I missed this attack. These are the grab attacks that I was talking about. Oh, you guys are big boys. I can't lock onto the enemies. It's not letting me. Oh, okay, ow. No, don't eat me! I just got my arm back! No, I want to punch you. Yeah, suplex him, yeah. Man, I'm having so much fun with it. It's the end of the game. Hey, did I just break my devil arm? Guess it doesn't matter in this scene. Yeah. I want to do more of this. Oh yeah. Stop teleporting, man. Ow. Shut up, Nico. Is that it? Because he has custom grabs for every enemy. I want to see all the grabs on all the enemies.
Guess that's the end then.
So all we gotta do is cut this thing down.
That's right.
You sound very chipper there, Virgil.
More than capable of handling this on my own.
You're gonna need some help. And someone to keep an eye on you.
Do we get to fight as them with more credits playing right now? Is that what we're doing?
Useless pests. They must be ready to die.
Stop switching to the motorcycle. Oh, thanks for the assist, Virgil. I didn't get to try the double Kalina and. There we go. Doesn't feel much different actually than just using one. Because he only fires one at a time. What fun is that? I wish we got to fight these guys as Kiro. Oh, does it mean I'm not gonna get a credit scene where I fight as V, right? That's kinda sad. Ow. I never did figure out the weak point of these guys. No, let's use Kalina Ant. I mean, I guess it's a little faster using two, but
Look at that, the tie. Are we ever gonna set it up?
thus Dante and Virgil were fighting forever. Oh, okay, there. That's the end. So, that was a good game. I really enjoyed it. The combat was stylish. There were a little few complaints I have here and there, like for example the dodge system. I really wish it was just one separate button for dodging and not locking onto something and pressing left and right. Because then you could only dodge left and right, and it was only relative to the character. So you couldn't even dodge diagonally. And you also couldn't dodge, like, if the character was facing, let's say, a little bit askew, and you pressed left or right, you had to press left and right on your joystick, even though that wasn't the direction that your character was dodging, because your character was dodging to their left and right, which was different than your left and right. It also meant that you couldn't, like, dodge roll towards health orbs, unless they just happened to be close to you. Like if I was fighting a boss and I saw a health orb, I needed to let go of the lockdown and just walk over to it, so that was a little annoying. And Dante switching weapons with the auto combo thing when you didn't want him to, making less than ideal choices. But I mean, the combat was good. It was fun, it was stylish, Nero was really fun to play as. I think V had a really interesting combat style. The fact that he controlled his like summons separately, but you still had to dodge with him was actually really cool. So I did like that. Story-wise though, I think this game was a little all over the place. Some missions were much longer than others. Like those last 3 missions here were really short. And you think they would, I don't know, build up to the final fight a little bit more. So I also wish there were more boss fights. They did have more boss fights than the previous game. Devil May Cry 4 only had a few boss fights, and a lot of those boss fights were repeated. Now here we only really repeated them when we were fighting as V, so I guess I'll forgive it there. But I do wish there were more bosses, because there were some chapters that just didn't have a boss. I did like that they had more enemies though. Devil May Cry 4 definitely did not have very many enemy varieties, and this one had just enough more. I think they could have had a bit more, but I think it's okay. The cast, I like Nico. I think she's a good addition to the cast. Kyrie, the fact that she doesn't really appear, I mean, I don't think she adds anything to the story at this point, so I'm okay with that. I'm a bit sad that Trish and Lady didn't do anything. It's not that I'm big fans of them, but you know, being like the female leads of Devil May Cry in the past and popular characters, you think they'd at least give them like a cool cutscene where they got to show off. But they really didn't. All the fighting happened like off screen for them. And I was actually struggling because I really wanted to, when I was making the thumbnails for these videos, each thumbnail I wanted to include one of the main characters. And I was really struggling to find like a good time to put in Lady or Trish, because there were almost no scenes where they played a prominent role, and when they did, it was very brief and didn't make for a very good thumbnail. And so I felt like I was doing them a disservice, but they really didn't contribute much to anything, other than look a little sexy during the chapter select screens. So that was a bit sad. I also wish they had more like action cutscenes. They had some really good ones at the beginning, when Nero was just cutting down random mobs. But I wish there were some cool, like, finishing blow cutscenes for the bosses or something like that. Because they did that in the previous game, because Nero had the grab attacks with the Devil Buster, so you finished off bosses with these cool cinematic finishers, and they didn't really do that. And there's so many times when they fought Urizen or Virgil, and it would have been an opportune moment to do a cutscene fight scene. Because in Devil May Cry 4, and I know I keep comparing it to that game, because you know, there are a lot of things I did like about that game. There were shortcomings too, but they had a lot of cool cutscene fights between like Dante and Nero specifically, and a little bit with like Kiro and Sanctus. So I wish that they did more of that here, because like the models look fantastic. They're much better in this game. So you think that maybe they would have, you know, spent more time doing the cutscenes some justice, other than the ones at the beginning of the game, because those were fantastic. Okay, let's see what happens here. A few weeks later. Yes, you gotta always have pizza.
Wow, no sign of him. Nothing.
Yeah.
Then can I have this office? Because I've been thinking it's almost time for me to settle down somewhere.
No, I don't think so. I rather quite like.
Hey, that's not very COVID friendly.
Oh, I hate to spoil your dreams, ladies, but that shit ain't gonna happen.
What do you mean, Morrison?
See, there's this deed to this place, and I have it.
Why do you?
Clever little devil came to see me right before his last job. Said something like, "My dearest friend, I know you'll keep this safe, cause them crazy bitches."
They're kind of cute
Did
together.
I say crazy bitches? I'm sorry, I meant ladies. Anyway, the rest of the story is not important. You get the gist.
I'm surprised these two go along with all this.
Got me.
What is important is I have a job for you two.
Oh, do you finally get some action now, you two? After not doing anything for the whole game?
Cause the rent ain't free.
No cutscene with Nero? Oh. Oh, are you two still fighting? Yeah, of course you are. Oh, Dante won that one. Sort of.
Score for Dante. I'm up one. When did you learn to count? We're even.
His voice sounded different there.
You know,
They're like children.
I'm starting to think this is never gonna end. Maybe. We got plenty of time.
See, we need more cutscenes like this. So, like, again, the plot didn't really make much sense. Like, Nero stopped them from fighting and killing each other at that moment, but then they go off on their own, now they're just doing it forever. Didn't really solve anything. Didn't really fix Nero's daddy issues or Dante's horrible family skills at treating both Virgil and Nero. New mode, Bloody Palace. Well, that's usually like the... Bloody Palace is usually like a mode where you just fight waves and waves of enemies and see how far you get. Nero's demonic right arm has been restored. He can now use both Devil Trigger and Devil Bringer. Okay. That's only if I replay it though, right? I can change the sword that Dante has. Okay. Great. Oh, okay. Like every moment I defeat an enemy? I haven't actually looked at the museum stuff in this game, so let's have a look at that. Costume changes. I mean, I know you're not supposed to take the plot of these games very seriously, but I can't help but feel like it was a little weird all around. I still feel bad for V, though. We don't really know what became of him. Like, how much of Virgil is he? Okay, so if I play this, if I press continue, it goes to prologue. I don't want to play the prologue again. And there also is the Virgil DLC. I will play that, but I haven't bought it yet, so I'll have a look at that later. Let's have a look at the museum in the main menu. I haven't done that yet. Yeah, I think Nico was a great addition. Oh, hey you two, you're just chilling in the trailer together. See, Dante's relationship with Virgil is so weird, and then I really can't get a handle on Virgil's character. See, he seems so chill now all of a sudden. And I know this little scene here is kind of non-canon, but I don't know, it just... secret missions, I didn't finish all those. Mission select, total results, Bloody Palace. So the void is for practicing moves, I don't really need to do that. Let's look at the gallery. I'm also a little torn because the models look really, really good. Like, you can see every pore on everyone's skin, but I still like Nero's design from Devil May Cry 4, even though he was more of a pretty boy. I kind of like that, and he had more red. And, like, Virgil's age, like, he has, like... I mean, some people like that, which is fine. I just don't think it looks like him as much anymore, and Dante, too. I'm not fond of the facial hair on him. Nico's reports. Character reports. Look at that picture of Nero. I mean, it probably looks better on my screen than it does here on your YouTube player, but you can see like all the little pores on his skin, all the little hairs on his like chin. Does it give me a profile too? Don't tell me it has to load every time. Okay. Proprietor of Devil May Cry. So it's a mobile business now, and they're centered in Fortuna. That was the city where Nero and Kyrie grew up in the last game. Okay, that's kind of neat. I didn't think that they just stayed there. Nero lost his arm a little after the Fortuna incident, but luckily he had a yours truly to fix him up with some bitchin' hardware. He's probably really grateful, just shy to say thank you, I get it. See, they have a cute dynamic, Nico and Nero. Model viewer? Okay. I don't really need to see that. Oops, no. Switch variation. Oh, okay, I thought you had different costumes. One-armed Nero. Sure, you can fight better with one arm than most people could with three. Restored Nero. I like how these are written from the perspective of Nico. Guess getting his right arm back wasn't enough, so he's ended up with two big feathery ones stuck on his back. See, I think this design's kind of cool. I like the hand wings. It's very unique. Look at that ass. His arms look a little slim, but compared to what I would expect normally. I'm not really a fan of the way his face looks. Can I zoom this thing in and out? Yeah. I don't want to zoom in on his crotch. Oops. It only goes in that far. Okay. Like, I'm not a fan of the spiky goatee and the long hair, but I mean, otherwise it's a pretty cool design. Reset camera. Okay, there we go. There. If you guys want to read it, you can pause the video and read the text there. Dante. Awakened Dante. I heard he was out of action for a whole month following his ass kicking at the hands of the Demon King, but for some reason the Clifoff was pumping him full of demonic power the whole time. Not only did this speed up his recovery, it seems it made his beard and his hair grow out. Okay, Nico. Dante has a pretty cool double trigger. I like this design just because his old one looked a little cartoony. His old one was kind of designed more... It was designed by different artists. I think it was the same artist who do things for like Shin Megami Tensei. So it looked more like a persona than it did like a demon. This one's pretty cool. It doesn't look like Dante at all anymore though. Seems the pattern in those tattoos of his is what binds him to his little helpers. Oh, this is nice music. It's like Nero's battle theme, but like a casual version of it. Dying V. Aw, Griffin. Griffin was interesting just because, like, when I was playing as V and I only had access to Griffin during that one fight, it was really hard because he doesn't really, like, he's ranged, but he didn't really do a good job of actually targeting the enemies. But yet when I fought him as Dante, he was really annoying. Oh, I can press L2 and R2 to switch characters like this. Aw, I like Shadow. He's cute. His shapeshifting was really cool too. The animations on him, very cool. Around V though, this thing's as meek as a buttercup in a breeze. And don't tell me it's just because V's good with animals. See, I don't understand. Whenever I summon Nightmare, sometimes he sticks around for long, and sometimes he like does like 2 hits and then disappears. God's gift to gunsmithing and the Queen of Machines. So I heard that there was like a side story or like a novel or manga that talks about Nero meeting Nico and then being afraid that she was going to take after her dad and start building like evil machines or something like that, and that he was prepared to like take her out, like, I mean, not like a date, like kill her if she became like her father, but then it turns out that she was one of his greatest allies, so I do think she has a different feel than the other characters in the game, and in a good way. I like how this is the first picture that comes up, it's her wearing her like jumpsuit. Lady, she came in Devil May Cry 3 and she was pretty cool. That game didn't really have like full voice acting, I don't remember. But I felt like her voice was a little too cheery. Her personality seemed too cheery in this one. I thought she was more of a like stoic badass lady, but there's also something about her character model that I can't... It's like something on her face that... Oops, that's... Something about it looks a little uncanny. It actually looks fine here, but it's when she smiles. It just doesn't look natural. And some of the official artwork of her render when she's smiling, it just looks uncanny. And I don't know what it is. Yeah, she is just a human. Because I remember her father was like, became this jester demon thing, but she was just a human. And that's what I think was cool about her, was that she was a normal person, and yet she was involved in all this devil hunting business. See, Trish looks pretty good in most of the pictures and the models, I think. Again, both of them, Lady and Trish, didn't play much of a role in the story, so it's kind of weird to feature them so prominently when they don't really do anything. See, now Morrison, I didn't know who he was, because I'd never heard of him before. He was a character that originated in the Devil May Cry anime. Although in the anime he was Caucasian, I believe, and then they decided to change his character for this. This is his first game appearance, I believe. Same with that girl on the phone that wanted to invite Dante to the birthday party. She's a character from the anime, so it's kind of neat that they're crossing over here, even though the anime is quite old. I think the thing about Morrison I think is supposed to be cool about him is that he's just a normal human being, but he doesn't seem fazed at all by demons or anything. Like at the beginning of the game, these people were being picked up by tentacles and ripped apart, and he's just like, oh no, not again. Dante, are you okay? No concern whatsoever that people were getting destroyed by demons. I mean, they wanted to defeat Yuri's in this game. It didn't really seem like they were overly concerned with actually saving the world or the town, right? I think that Dante previously had a different character, like, give him his jobs in the old games or in the old comics, and then they replaced him with Morrison, although the previous character is still implied to keep in contact with Dante. Oh, Dante's mom is here. Yeah, she's supposed to look like Trish. Or rather, Trish is supposed to look like her, because Trish transformed into her in order to kind of deceive and taunt Dante when she first met him. And I guess she just stuck with that. Okay, that's all for the characters. See, there weren't very many main characters, so... Why is Virgil and Urizen not here? Maybe it's because they're in enemy reports. Retake. So I didn't get a cool finishing picture with them, is that why? See, there's a lot more than Devil May Cry 4. Devil May Cry 4 had like less than 10, maybe even less than like 8 or 6 enemy types in total. And a lot of these enemies only appeared for a couple missions, like... It felt like they kind of dropped off the map after a while. Like, the last couple missions in the game didn't really have a lot of these enemies reappear, either. Because you think they'd be building up to you fighting all of them more and more, but... maybe not so. This thing was weird looking. Yeah, this thing. I still don't understand. It had like double tongue arms. I like how they have these close-ups of their faces. That's kind of cool. They didn't have to do that. I don't have any pictures of them. Maybe I have to do something specific to get those finishing pictures. Of bosses. These things are considered a boss? Oh no, the ones at the beginning of the game were. This guy, he acted all cool and high and mighty, and yet he was like the first boss of the game and got beaten so easily. There's actually a lot of cool lore to dissect here, but I'm not gonna spend a lot of time going over it. This guy was interesting. Alright, this was the big guy. Oh, they count this guy as a boss, even though the regular enemies were identical to him. These also count as a boss? See, like, some of these levels didn't have real bosses, they just had regular enemies, but they're still in this boss section because they had special recolors. The mirages. Ah yes, Malthus, riding her giant chocobo. Cerberus was actually pretty cool. There's your reason. See, he wasn't very cool when he just sat there, and then he had to fight that stupid shield thing of his. I much prefer fighting him when he was... like, not this one, the next one. Like, this one was pretty cool to fight. It felt more like an actual boss fight. Oh, there's Virgil. Here's Virgil from the beginning of the game. When he cast aside, his quest for strength turned out to be the most important thing of all. Yep, his true power was inside him all along. Wahaha, that look on your face, what a bunch of corny crap. This was a pretty cool form of his. Is that it? Yeah. Do they have cool, like, cutscenes here? Or cut-ins? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Ugh. Hey, Nidhogg. So, I mean, it looks like a lot of bosses when you look at it this way, but... like, there were all those mirages, there were so many missions where you just fight Urizen. Okay, we don't need to go over weapon reports and item reports, right? I how they have all faces on them. Yeah, this thing's so gross looking still. Well, the library is probably just terms, right? Morrison's letters. Okay. I'll read those later. Ooh, artwork. Dang, there's so much. I don't want to spend a whole episode scrolling through these things, but I'll go through them fast. I mean, I really like the art direction in this game. It's pretty cool. This thing. So I found out it is based after the Faust enemies from the last game. Oh yeah, each of the devil arms has its own art. That's really cool. Is that a Lego? These environment pics are really cool. Yeah, that random soldier guy we saw at the beginning of the game was like the only other human that we really encountered. So this is all just cutscenes, and the jukebox is just the music. Okay. Stylish voice. Title voice. Gotta unlock those, I guess. Alright, so that's Devil May Cry 5. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I did enjoy the game, even though I had my little critiques about it. Oh, there's different scenes here on the main menu depending on which characters are. That's kind of cool. I will be playing through the Virgil DLC. Oh, hey V, I missed you, buddy. Is that Shadow? Why is he like white down there? Just the lighting. Oh yeah. So I will be playing the Virgil DLC later on. Maybe I'll take a little bit of a break before I do that. But hope you guys enjoyed the series. Let me know what you thought of it. Let me know if you agree with some of my ideas or opinions, or you know, if you don't, that's fine too. And I'll be playing the Virgil DLC next time. And then we'll move on to another game. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.